Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing Black Ops 4 Zombies Classified, which is the reimagined version of 5 from BO1, so let us go. Alright, let's start with the story, because the story of Classified is honestly just a beauty of nature. It's bringing back tons of story threads from the original Black Ops 1 timeline, with taking place after Shangri-La and before Moon. This map fills a huge gap that was in the story. We need answers to, like, what happened to the OG crew after Moon, and the events that led up to 5. Thank God this map clears all of that. There's an entire sequence of radios from Cornelius Purnell created Broken Arrow, and also there's a lot of references to Nuketown Zombies, which I think is going to be in the game. It was leaked by a dev that they're going to be doing it later. I think there is going to be a Zombies Chronicles 2, but I'll get into that in another video. So, let's just go through all this. So, by far the best radio is the one from Stuhlinger, you know, Sam Stuhlinger, the guy from Black Ops 2 Zombies who had Richtofen in his head. And his role in the Aether story is being built up through his quotes from Blood of the Dead, which I'll play with you right now.
Fucking Jeremiah, you're alive! Oh, woo! Man, do you have any idea how scary it is? Huh? Thinking you're gonna be stuck in a box with your own thoughts forever?
Yes, Samuel. I'm afraid I do. Guten Tag, little bird. You can have all the chronoriums you want when we get back to the lab.
What's that? Slow down! Okay. Okay, I'll tell him. Icarus says, run!
Sal, Finn, Al, that teensy little seagull. The ghosts of Alcatraz have bought us the time. We will use every moment. The thawing sequence has begun. We cannot wait here. We must finish what we have started and confront our fate above.
What about the fight? Huh? Okay, I'm helping you out, but you're gonna defrost that.
Samuel, if we succeed, you will be safe. Please, trust me. And keep quiet.
He also has a quote on Classified, which I'll play for you right now.
Hello? Is this thing on? Richtofen! Hey, Richtofen! You've been gone from my head a really long time. I gotta be honest, I'm freaking out a bit, man. It's so quiet. I can actually hear myself think. Do you know what that's like? It's not nice at all. So, listen, buddy, old pal, we gotta talk. You sent us here, of all places, but you forgot to tell us what to do. It's dark, it's damp, it's just really filthy. I think the roaches are crawling with roaches. How is that even possible? Wait, shoot. Am I even talking to the right Richtofen? Oh, you could be the other one, right? Or the other one. Yeah, you know what? Just go talk to your Richtofen pals at the hoity-toity Ricky Gang Clubhouse and find out what the we're supposed to be doing.
So yeah, the Classified story is pretty great. I'm so glad all these old story threads are coming back. The Black Ops 1 story is by far my favorite, and I really hope with Zombies Chronicles 2, if it's a thing, in that last radio where he said that you sent us here of all places, now you forgot to tell us what to do. Now I really think I can make a whole video on this, but the fact that he says here of all places, I'm thinking Zombies Chronicles 2, it's got to be Transit. We're gonna get a Transit remaster. I can feel it. It's in Blackout, full daylight Transit, no fog, no lava, none of that. It would just, Transit needs a remaster more than any Zombies map ever. I feel like it would fit right in. So that's a video for another day, talking about Zombies Chronicles 2 if I want to do that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, let's get to the next part, which is the gameplay of the map, how it actually plays. Classified fixes almost every single problem 5 had. Not only is the map bigger, but it's a perfect blend of old and new features that, like Blood of the Dead, make a perfect mix of nostalgia without becoming stale. The mini Easter egg Project Scatty, where you can get the free Winter's Howl, is really, really fun. It's really cool. It makes it look like something that would be in Black Ops 1. If 5 had as much thought into it as Ascension did, or Call of the Dead, or all of that, if it wasn't just pulled straight from campaign, thrown in there, got JFK and all these guys, if it had much more thought behind it, if it was classified, this would be the type of Easter egg. There is an Easter egg cutscene, but you have to glitch to get it because the game is really unstable right now. I don't know if they fixed so many things in the latest patches, but I still don't know if you can get to round 150. Actually, it got removed. It might be 225 now, or 255, whatever one it is. I don't know if you can get there without the game glitching. I'm certainly not going to try. I like high rounds, but I don't like past 70. So yeah. The way you find the codes is simple, and it's for the Project Set Easter egg. It's a nice little thing other than to do every game, besides just kill all the zombies, which makes this map so much more replayable. I like this map just because it's fun, simple kill zombies thing like the Giant was in Black Ops 3. Something different from 9 and Voyage, especially Voyage. I hate that map. And Blood, it doesn't have the annoying gameplay features of Blood. It doesn't have anything that makes Voyage of Despair literally unplayable. And it's not as boring as 9. I'll get more. I could do a whole series of videos about my reviews on all these maps. I think I will. But yeah, so that's the gameplay of Classified. It's much smoother than all the other gameplay of the other maps. It's much more fun. It's much more laid back. It's really good for ranking up, and I love it. Alright, so for this part I really wanted to talk about the impact of this map and the future of zombies. The end cutscene for this map shows the premise, the Origins crew, that we start out with Origins, and the Ultimus crew, the original crew all the way from back in Shinonuma, will be teaming up to fight Dr. Monty and the Apothicons and break the premise cycle in the true Great War. I think the characters are going to go collect the original staff pieces in DLC 2 and 4, since it's confirmed that the DLCs will be switched between Chaos and Ether Story. I think we'll also see Nuketown and the Zombies Chronicles 2, which I mentioned earlier. So what I think Zombies Chronicles 2 is going to be is featuring the Victus crew, the Transit crew, and it's going to go through Transit, Die Rise, and Buried, remastered. But if you don't know, in Black Ops 2, there were two different paths you could take with zombies. You could either do the Maxis side of the Easter egg and fulfill Dr. Maxis' endgame, or you could do Richtofen's. Dr. Maxis is the one that's in the full cycle, the full entire thing of the original Ultimus story. It's the canon one, technically. But what I think we're going to do, in order to break the cycle completely, we're going to cleanse the whole universe. Since this is the original universe, I think we're going to do Richtofen's endgame. And in Call of the Dead, I think, just like they replaced the presidents, or since they replaced the political figures, I'll say, because they're not all presidents, in Classified with the Ultimus crew, I think they're going to do that with Call of the Dead. Because Call of the Dead, if you don't know, it has actors and celebrities as the voices, and I don't think they're going to bring them back to record again. So I think they were just going to have Ultimus back, and they kind of like Blood of the Dead is also with or Mob of the Dead was also with actors and actual people, like celebrities. So I think that they're since they replaced them with premise, I think that's what they're going to do in this game for Zombies Chronicles 2. Of course, nothing's officially confirmed, and it's all just wishful thinking. So I'm really hoping that we do get a Zombies Chronicles 2. Nuketown Zombies, it was leaked by a dev to be coming out. They said they weren't testing on it, and this was about almost 3 weeks ago at this point. So I'm pretty sure that we're gonna, and with Nuketown Zombies, I don't even know who's gonna be the crew. Hopefully it's Victus. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about the impact of this map and what I think the future of this game is going to be in terms of Aether Story. Chaos Story, we also have the DLC 1 leaked, but I'll save that for another video. Alright, let's move on to part 4. In conclusion, Classified is, in my opinion, the best map in Black Ops 4 Zombies. Like I said, it doesn't have lack of depth like Voyage, the sheer annoying gameplay of Blood, or the complete boredom that comes with 9. And I do like 9, I think it is a really great map, don't get me wrong, but after you played it a couple of times, you know what's going to happen every single game, and it's extremely boring. With Classified, you could do so many different strategies. You can camp the elevator like I'm doing here with my great friend Josh. You could train down in that area right there where we are, the war room. You could train down in the labs. You could train you could try to clear out all the debris and train in Groom Lake, which is another amazing feature that I totally forgot to mention. That Pack-a-Punches at Groom Lake, the Area 51, the starting area of Moon, my favorite map ever made. So that's amazing. Like, there's so many different ways to play this map, and it's so much fun, and it's a lot, like, 9, I feel like, just gets boring with the Death of Orion being as good as it is, and the Winter's Howl is not that great. It's better than it was in Black Ops 1, but it's still not that great, which makes it a lot more fun. You kind of do have to rely on your weapons a little bit, and it also, there's more than one spot to train. So, and there's more than one strategy. Literally, everyone just trains in the starting room on 9. It just gets boring after a long time. I'll save all of that for a 9 review video, because kind of just going on a tangent. But Classified is a great replayable map with great callbacks and payoffs to the old days of Black Ops 1 Zombies, and it is truly a map to be remembered.